It happens in the dead of night. You wake up, but you can't move. Your chest is heavy, you're breathing shallow, and there's a pressure. Something watching you, something in the corner. It feels wrong. Not a dream, not fully awake. You're frozen, as if something unseen has taken control of your body. This terrifying state is known as sleep paralysis, a phenomenon that blurs the boundary between the mind and the unknown. Scientists describe it as a temporary inability to move or speak while falling asleep or upon waking. But for centuries, many cultures have had other explanations, ones that point to forces far darker than sleep disorders. Across the world, ancient legends have emerged to explain this terrifying experience. In Scandinavian folklore, the mare was believed to ride on people's chests as they slept, suffocating them. In Japan, it's called kanashibari, linked to vengeful spirits or curses. In parts of Africa, some believe it's the work of dark magic or witchcraft. And in Appalachia, well, they just call it the witch riding your back. What ties these stories together is the sheer consistency of the terror. People from all backgrounds, all regions describe eerily similar things: a crushing presence, a shadowy figure, the feeling of being watched, violated, hunted, even if nothing is truly there. These aren't isolated nightmares, they're global. During episodes, many people report seeing shadow people, dark, humanoid forms that often linger in doorways or press down on their chests. Some claim to hear whispers, guttural growls, or even their names spoken by something unseen. Others describe tall, thin figures with red eyes, or even demonic creatures crawling up from the foot of the bed. These experiences are so vivid, so consistent, that it's hard to dismiss them as mere dreams. In fact, some people are convinced they aren't dreams at all. The way the shadows move, the intensity of the fear, the feeling of something intelligent in the room, something aware of you. It's not just terror, it's intrusion. Some believe these entities aren't hallucinations, but something else entirely. Portals opening during moments when the mind slips between realms, times when the veil is thin, when you're neither fully awake nor fully asleep. Perhaps you're vulnerable, exposed to forces we can't usually perceive. One theory suggests that during sleep paralysis, your consciousness might become attuned to another frequency, another layer of reality, a dimension where things wait, watching, feeding. Perhaps these aren't dreams, but encounters with real entities that exist just out of reach. And when you're frozen, helpless, that's when they come. Some traditions believe in dream walkers, beings that traverse the realms between sleep and wake. Others speak of spiritual parasites, attached not to places but to people, latching on during vulnerable moments and returning night after night. There are even accounts of sleep paralysis episodes coinciding with poltergeist activity in waking life. Lights flickering, doors slamming, objects thrown, suggesting the encounter doesn't end when the paralysis lifts. And maybe the most terrifying question of all, what if we're not the ones dreaming? What if they are? Entities that awaken only when we sleep, watching, studying, reaching across the threshold when our defenses are at their weakest. What if sleep paralysis is not an accident of biology, but a side effect of being seen? Sleep researchers will continue to map the brain. Neurologists will continue to scan for patterns, but the fear remains, because in the dead of night, when the air turns cold and your limbs grow heavy, science can't protect you. In that moment, you're alone, trapped, and something ancient is waiting. Tell us what you think happens during sleep paralysis in the comments, and subscribe for more true stories that echo through time